we have here organs of the peritoneal cavity, of the abdominal cavity. So this is diaphragm. You remember the diaphragm separates thoracic cavity and abdominal cavity. And here we can see open. It was pericardium, it was pericardial sac. You see heart was here, inside, and 2 lungs must be there. So this is caval opening, then anteriorly to it esophagus. This is thoracic part of esophagus, and just behind it aorta. Just close the oral fishes.
Please go on.
Aorta. So then in the abdominal cavity we have liver, and there are ligaments between liver and diaphragm. You see ligaments. It was round ligament of liver. On its visceral surface we can see gallbladder, and you will study that some organs are intraperitoneal, mesoperitoneal, and extraperitoneal. So they are covered by peritoneum from all aspects, from 3 aspects, or only from one side. So if organ is intraperitoneal, it has 0 covering. It has mesentery, like small intestine. You see that white tissue, it's a adipose tissue in the mesentery. So this is mesentery. You see, by that mesentery our small intestine is fixed to the wall of the abdomen, to the posterior wall. Or it has ligaments, like next lesson you will study a new topic as stomach and esophagus, and you will see stomach. You see, this is stomach. We can see its mucosa inside even. It's cut here. And the liver gives to stomach ligament, like this. This is ligament. Gepata, gastric ligament. Then stomach gives ligament to the adjacent organs. So this is stomach. Here must be spleen, but there is no spleen. I think it was removed. Maybe some surgical procedure was done before. Then stomach continues into the duodenum. You see, it's duodenum. Duodenum, you will study it next lesson. And here we should have papilla, but I don't see them because maybe it's here, like some elevation on the mucosa. Papilla, because as you remember, liver produces bile and pancreas produces pancreatic juice. So pancreas just below the stomach, and this is pancreas. You see, this is tissue of pancreas, and its pancreatic juice just by bile is carried to the lumen of duodenum. So it was duodenum. Let's have a look at the other parts. So then we have like continuation. We continue with the small intestine, like jejunum. You can compare jejunum and, for example, terminal part of ileum, okay, like that. You see, wall of the like it has bigger diameter. Then wall of it's little bit thicker because it has many folds inside. This part is cut here. And we can look at the mucosa of jejunum. There are many circular folds on it. Also, you will study like different peculiarities of.
No, because there is so much fat that it's not you couldn't see.
Я еще пообъясняю тут, когда закончу. Да. А мне не закрывайте, я вам тоже покажу. Okay, then ileum. So next part is large intestine. Ileum continues into the large intestine. You can see it's ileocecal junction. So this is cecum, and you know that cecum has appendix. Appendix here has a retrocecal position. It's behind the cecum and ascending colon. Then ascending colon, then we have transverse colon. This is greater omentum. Greater omentum. It contains visceral adipose tissue, and also there are some peculiarities of large intestine. You will study them later. So like that structures, appendicular processes, also with visceral fatty tissue, and then you can see some like lines on the longitudinal lines on the surface of large intestine. They are known as tenia. They are formed by the longitudinal muscular layer. Transverse colon continues into descending. That one is descending, you see? Descending, and then sigmoid colon. Sigmoid continues with the rectum. You see? This is rectum. Rectum, it was a male, so that's why here we have rectovesical pouch. This is urinary bladder with ureteric opening. You see?
Yes.
Ureter, yeah, ureteric opening, and prostate. This is prostate. And that's all about the complex. So let's have a look at that one.